Life is hard. You know it, I know it, every single soul on this earth knows it. But the truth is, hard does not mean hopeless. Hard does not mean impossible. Hard is the process through which greatness is born. When you feel like the weight of life is pressing you down, it is not there to crush you. It is there to shape you. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined in fire, and strong hearts are forged through trials. Some of you are carrying battles no one sees. Sleepless nights, silent tears, unanswered prayers. And you wonder, why me? Why this? Why now? But I tell you, the very mountain that blocks your path will one day become the testimony of your strength. Life is not meant to be easy, because ease does not transform you. Struggle transforms you. Pain awakens you. Resistance builds you. Every hardship you face is evidence that your story is not over, that something greater is waiting on the other side. Life's difficulties are not barriers meant to stop you. They are stepping stones designed to elevate you. Every challenge whispers a secret. Climb higher. Every disappointment carries a hidden promise. There is more ahead. Do not mistake today's suffering for tomorrow's destiny. Your destiny is not failure. Your destiny is not defeat. Your destiny is resilience, breakthrough, and victory. Yes, life is hard, but hear me well. It is in the hardness of life that you discover who you truly are. You are stronger than you think. You are braver than you feel. You are more capable than you believe. Hard times are not here to bury you. They are here to reveal you. And when you rise from the struggle, when you stand after being knocked down, you will carry a strength that cannot be broken and a wisdom that cannot be stolen. So do not run from the difficulty. Do not curse the challenge. Embrace it. Learn from it. Grow through it. Because life may be hard, but you are harder still. And the very struggles that once threatened to destroy you will one day be the proof of your greatness. Hardship is not a sign of weakness. It is the very soil where strength, wisdom, and resilience grow. Life was never promised to be easy. From the very beginning, struggle has been woven into the human story. A seed must break open in the darkness of the soil before it can rise toward the light. A child must fight through the narrow birth canal before it takes its first breath of life. Even the eagle must struggle to break its shell before it spreads its wings to the sky. Hardship, therefore, is not evidence that you are cursed or abandoned. It is the very pathway by which greatness is born. Many people mistakenly think that if life is hard, it means they are failing or they are not good enough, or perhaps destiny has turned its back on them. But this is not true. Hardship is not a punishment. It is a preparation. If you look closely at those who have achieved greatness, leaders, inventors, visionaries, world changers, you will find that their strength was not formed in comfort, but in crisis. Their courage was not discovered in the ease of success, but in the furnace of failure and trial. When you face hardship, you are standing on the very soil where your strength can take root. Every sleepless night, every broken dream, every painful setback, they are the tools shaping your character. Hardship digs deep into your soul, uncovering layers you didn't even know existed. It forces you to rise above your excuses, to discover resilience you never imagined you had. It is only when life presses you that you realize how much strength is hidden within you. Think of a muscle. Without resistance, it cannot grow. Without weight, it cannot develop. In the same way, your spirit cannot expand without the resistance of life's challenges. Hardship is the resistance that strengthens your faith, sharpens your vision, and builds your courage. Without it, you would remain soft, untested, and unprepared for the greater purpose that awaits you. And let me tell you this, wisdom is born from hardship. When everything goes right, you learn little. But when everything goes wrong, when plans collapse and doors close, that is when you learn the deepest lessons. Hardship teaches patience in the waiting, humility in the falling, and compassion in the hurting. It strips away arrogance and reveals empathy. It takes away the shallow and replaces it with depth. You begin to understand not only your own struggles, but also the struggles of others, and this makes you a vessel of encouragement and strength. Resilience, too, grows only in hardship. Resilience is not learned in the sunshine. It is carved out in the storm. It is the ability to stand when everything inside of you wants to quit. It is the refusal to surrender when the odds are stacked against you. Resilience is built every time you get up after being knocked down, every time you wipe away your tears and keep moving forward. And it is hardship, the very thing you often want to avoid, that becomes the training ground for that resilience. So instead of despising hardship, embrace it as your teacher. Instead of seeing it as a sign of weakness, recognize it as the birthplace of your strength. Every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger. Every trial you endure makes you wiser. Every battle you survive makes you more resilient. Hardship is not the end of you. It is the making of you. You are like a seed buried in the soil. The soil is dark, heavy, pressing against you. But inside that darkness, something powerful is happening. Roots are growing deeper. Strength is forming. And one day you will break through the soil and rise toward the sun. The soil that once seemed to bury you will have been the very ground that nurtured you. Yes, life is hard, but it is in that hardness where your greatness grows. Do not run from it. Do not curse it. See it for what it truly is, the soil of strength, wisdom, and resilience. Life's struggles are not permanent walls, but stepping stones designed to push you toward your destiny. When we go through struggles, it often feels like we are trapped behind walls too high to climb. The weight of disappointment, the sting of rejection, the silence of unanswered prayers, these can feel like concrete barriers blocking our future. But hear me clearly, those walls are not permanent. They are not there to imprison you forever. They are temporary constructions, designed to redirect you, to challenge you, and to push you into becoming the person capable of fulfilling your destiny. Think for a moment about every great journey. The road is never smooth. Mountains rise, valleys sink low, rivers stand in the way. Yet each obstacle is not a dead end. It is an invitation. A mountain says, climb higher. A river says, learn to cross. A valley says, keep walking. There is light ahead. The very struggles you face are not your enemy. They are the training ground preparing you for the greatness waiting on the other side. Imagine if life handed you everything without effort. If every door opened at your first knock. If every dream came true without resistance. If every battle was won without a fight. You would never develop the strength to hold the very blessings you desire. Struggle strengthens your grip. Struggle sharpens your mind. Struggle builds your character so that when the door finally opens, you will be ready to walk through it and stay there. Struggles are stepping stones. Each one lifts you a little higher, even if you don't realize it. The heartbreak that broke you also taught you the depth of your own endurance. The failure that embarrassed you also showed you where to improve. The loss that crushed you also awakened a new hunger for life. Struggles may look like setbacks, but in truth, they are setups, stepping stones that position you for greater breakthroughs. Think about the stories of those who changed the world. They were not exempt from hardship. They were not spared from pain. But they refused to treat their struggles as walls. Instead, they turned them into stepping stones. A man rejected by countless publishers eventually became an author read by millions. An inventor who failed thousands of times finally gave light to the world. A leader imprisoned for years walked out of his cell to become a symbol of freedom. These men and women did not allow their struggles to bury them. They used their struggles to elevate them. This is the truth. Your destiny is not found in avoiding struggle, but in overcoming it. Every time life knocks you down, it is not saying stay there. It is saying rise stronger. Every time a door slams shut, it is not the end of your journey. It is an instruction to try a different path, to build a better way. Struggles are not permanent walls. They are opportunities for you to discover new strength, new strategies, and new visions. And remember this, no wall lasts forever. The storm may rage, but it always passes. The night may be dark, but the sun always rises. The struggle may seem endless, but it is only temporary. What feels like the end of the road is often just the bend that leads to a new beginning. Do not let the temporary define your eternal. Do not let today's pain blind you to tomorrow's promise. So when you face struggle, do not stop. Do not camp at the wall. Keep moving. Keep climbing. Keep pushing. Because every step you take on that hard road is bringing you closer to the life you were created to live. Every struggle is secretly building the bridge toward your destiny. Life's struggles are not permanent walls. They are stepping stones. And if you refuse to give up, if you choose to stand firm, if you decide to climb instead of quit, those very struggles will become the pathway to your greatness. Life is hard. Yes, it is. But within that hardness lies your greatest treasure. Hardship is not your enemy. It is your training ground. It is the soil where strength, wisdom, and resilience are born. And the struggles you face are not permanent walls designed to stop you. They are stepping stones meant to lift you higher, to push you closer to your destiny. Do not curse the weight of life, for it is shaping you. Do not despise the struggle, for it is preparing you. Every tear, every failure, every heartbreak is molding a stronger, wiser, more resilient version of you. Life's difficulties are not here to break you. They are here to reveal you. When you look back one day, you will see that the very storms you thought would drown you became the waters that carried you to your purpose. The very walls that stood in your way became the stepping stones to your destiny. Life is hard, but you are harder still, so rise up. Stand strong. Keep climbing, because your future is too important, your destiny too great, and your strength too powerful to be stopped by the hardness of life. Life is hard, but you were made for hard things. And the world is waiting to see the greatness that will be revealed through your struggle.